Oh, well, hey there. It's me, Jordan. And gosh, well, I'm just so glad. I'm just so glad you found me. I really am. It's like I always say. Sure. Well, it takes two to tango, but on YouTube, you can't even tango without watching an ad first. Wild. Anyhow, it sure does seem like technological innovation slowed down to the pace of a snail squirming its way through molasses on a cold January morning. What the heck's up with that? Phones all look the same. Everything does the same thing as everything else. It sure does seem like the only choice we really have as consumers is which big tech oligarchy we want to chain ourselves to. So how'd we get here? After all, we put a man on the moon with nothing more than the computing equivalent of a calculator. We put satellites in space to provide global positioning to every electronic device on the planet. We figured out how to put all of everything, all of the time, all right there in the palm of our hands. But now, it sure seems like the best we can do is fancy chatbots. And chatbots themselves were first invented way back in 1966. So I'm not really sure how innovative that really is in the first place. So what happened? Well, I'm not really sure. I'm just a fella on YouTube after all. You're just you. These ways, I sure do hope you are. But I think it might have something to do with Apple's magical file sharing tool, AirDrop. Apple went ahead and dropped AirDrop way back in the summer of 2011. It started out as a Mac OS feature before rolling out to iOS, which, of course, at that time unleashed the true power of the tool. A seamless, wireless, local file transfer. All without third parties, cloud storage, external drives or apps, or even an internet connection. Yeah, in true Apple fashion. It just worked. And today, even if you don't have a Mac, you probably used AirDrop. And if you don't have an iOS device, you're probably wishing your Android gadget had a tool that worked half as good as AirDrop. So what the heck happened? What the heck happened? What does AirDrop have to do with the death of technological innovation? Well, it's simple. AirDrop was designed and built around user experience. Yeah, it solved a fundamental problem that most all computer users faced. Transferring files from one device to another. Yeah, And again, in classic Apple fashion, the solution was so simple for people to use. Well, it was almost like magic. Yeah. I mean, gosh, yeah, it near about makes me warm and fuzzy just thinking about it. You know? Yeah. Now, you might not be thinking AirDrop is all that much of a killer app. But my buddy, Linus, over at Linus Tech Tips, well, he just did an experiment where he had iPhone users switch to Android for a whole month. When asked if they would keep the Android long term, one of the very first things said was that AirDrop, a 14-year-old piece of tech, was just too darn good to give up. You know what? That got me thinking, you know? Cause I'm pretty sure no one feels that way about, most modern technological innovations. Probably because most modern technological innovations are designed and built around subscription models, data collection, and AI, and AI powered engagement algorithms. Yeah, none of those things have anything to do with user experience, or, for that matter, solving real user problems. Instead, it's something I like to call shareholder innovation, which means exactly what it sounds like: solutions that drive shareholder value so that the richest of the rich can get even richer. And yeah, even the great inventor of AirDrop is they're guilty of dropping the ball so completely on user experience and solving real user problems. I mean, sure, we've got some of the best desktops and laptops ever created, but those are just refinements on old ideas. Huh? The latest innovations, though? Apple Intelligence. Huh? If it goes away tomorrow, no one will miss it. Heck, some people might even throw a party. Me. I'm some people. And what about Vision Pro? Huh? Well, shucks. I suppose if you got a bottomless bank account and no net, maybe the Vision Pro actually is innovative. And again, since most people do have necks, maybe a bulky headset designed to be used in a mobile-like fashion, well, maybe that's not exactly ideal for real people, huh? Maybe we need to look into some AI-generated people for the Vision Pro. I don't know. But that's just among many reasons why virtual reality, which was first invented way back there in the 1960s, is one of the reasons why virtual reality had never gone mainstream. Cause it's not mainstream. AirDrop sure would like a word. So yeah, there's a reason why it doesn't seem like there's been a whole heck of a lot of innovation in the technology space right now. Because, well, there isn't. At least not anything tangible like, beyond shareholder innovation. But you know what? Well, I think that might actually be, pretty darn swell. Cause in this post-AirDrop landscape, technology has shifted from tools that improve our lives to algorithm powered attention vacuums, scams designed to separate you and I from our hard-earned money. And worse, maybe, shallow objects of, fetishization and desire. Yeah. The more you desire, the more it occupies your noggin, stealing your attention on an entirely deeper, darker, and more malicious level. Yeah. And that's why I think it's actually a pretty darn good thing that tech has gotten pretty darn boring. It doesn't need to be exciting. No, certainly not right now. We need to recalibrate our relationship with technology. Factory reset our noggins so that we can go back to using tech as tools and not the other way around. And we need big tech to recalibrate its own relationships, prioritizing users over shareholders, which is the only way we'll ever find our way back to real, genuine technological innovation. Yeah. In the meantime, it's kind of like when the internet or the power goes out. Ain't a whole heck of a lot you can do about it, right? So maybe go grab a book, or pick up a pen, or heck, go for a walk with your favorite four-legged friend. Tech is born. Been that way for a minute now. And you know what else? Gosh, I sure am here for it. Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Really, feel free to drop a comment if you think I missed something important, or even if you just want to say hi. I appreciate you. Either way, I sure do. Yeah. Hey, until next time, I'm Jordan. I sure do hope you're still you. And this has been the Slow Tech. Bye.